Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Now today we are going to study, in fact, second chapter in your prose section. Here you can see that your second chapter is Birkenhead Drill. Now this chapter is about an army ship that was heading towards South Africa from England, and it is the story of British soldiers, how they sacrificed their lives for the weaker ones, for those people who could not save their lives themselves. So the soldiers had sacrificed their own lives, and they did their duty well. They showed their responsibility and they saved the lives of the weaker ones. Now, as you know that this ship was heading towards South Africa. It was holding 630 people in it, and there were few unexperienced officers in that ship. It means that the people who were holding the command of the ship, they were not experienced, but there were soldiers who knew how to deal with such situations when it comes to saving lives of the weak ones. Now, when the ship was heading towards Cape Town, that is the capital of South Africa, it hit a big rock. And accidentally, what happened? The ship split into two, and the front part it sank down to the sea, whereas the rear part was still floating. Now, obviously, it was middle of the sea, so there might be dangers, many dangers, like the danger of the sea. The sea animals are around, and obviously there was no hope for life. It was very uncertain that who was going to be saved, and there were big sharks in the middle of the sea, and that was quite terrifying for the people who were still on the floating part of the ship. Now, just 3 lifeboats were there who could save very few people, and obviously there were many people on the board still. And what did the soldiers did at that time? They showed great courage, bravery, discipline, obedience to the command of their captain. And there was only one slogan. Do you know what's a slogan? Slogan means they were working on with one motto, with one objective at that time. So the slogan was women, children first. That means that the soldiers were commanded by their captain, as well as it was in them that they wanted to save the weaker ones, those who were not able to do anything themselves. They needed the greatest help. So at that time, the first priority was given to women and children, and then later on they decided to save more people. But unfortunately, since there were only 3 lifeboats, so they couldn't save the whole ship people. So what did they managed to save only 194, and 436 innocent souls they got drowned into the sea, and definitely they died. Now, in such a terrible situation, disastrous situation, and very uncertain situation, there was no panic among the soldiers. The soldiers, they displayed such great courage that a great tribute to such people who sacrifice their own lives for the others. Now, they showed great sacrifice by putting forward their own life for the weaker ones. They were very courageous, very brave. They didn't set back. They showed great discipline, because without discipline you cannot reach your destiny. And they were united as well. Instead of panicking and just getting involved in troubles and problems, they united themselves. They did good cooperation among all, and they show obedience to their commander. And finally, they proved themselves to be great patriots, saving their people's life at the cost of their own life. There's one example as well in the chapter with respect to the commander. I think so there was a captain or the senior officer who saved the life of 2 soldiers. They had a wood plank that was in the sea, and they were trying to be on the plank to save their lives, and that couldn't hold 3 people at a time. So what did the commander, the captain, the senior officer did? He just let him go into the sea and he saved two of his soldiers. This was a great example of heroism and bravery. So this was the chapter Birkenhead drill. Now you can go through the question answers that is given at the end of the chapter. I hope so that you're going to find all the answers.